Hello, hello, friends. How are we doing this evening? I know I'm running a little later than normal, but I don't work tomorrow. Hopefully. I was told when I left I don't work tomorrow, so we'll find out. Hopefully nothing bad happens overnight and I have to fill in for anybody, because that would suck. Because I plan on streaming for a little while. But how are we doing, friends? How has the week treated you all? Just trying to make sure everything is kosher. Does not appear we are muted. It is picking up desktop audio as it should. I closed out the browser so we weren't burning through our bitrate, I think. I'm not even sure why things were messing up like it was. But for some reason, if we have Genshin and Edge open together, Edge seems to eat up too much memory and was causing things to be quite glitchy. But now that we know this, we will not suffer that fate any longer. Here we go. Let's get ourselves started with some Stream Raiders. Ends in 3 days. We're fine with that. Check the store. We need to get those onigiri. We have 374 now. Looks like only the Shogun chest, unless we want a skin. Holy cow, that dude is buff. See what a Shogun chest gets us. Buy another. How about another? What are these? Does not say. Okay, so that seems what we're getting there. Oop, got another 100 onigiri. Let's see if there's anything else in here we missed from the last time we played. Not seeing much. Check the store, see if there's anything we can get with our gold. Got some monk scrolls, obviously the fairy scrolls, obviously those. I think we're good to rock. Oh hey, look at all the stuff we can get really, really fast. That's some meat. Got some flag bearer scrolls, holy cow, that's a boost. Tank scrolls, got some tomes. Alright, we're going to start us out up here. We'll throw down... Who do we got to throw down? Tanks, 7 kills. I think we want the 7 kills, so I'll go ahead and toss in my vampire. Oop, nope. Let's throw those guys in there. We'll see about getting ourselves started with a battle. If you guys want to join in, !SR at any point in time will get you into the map. I greatly appreciate those that'll play. We're gonna move on over to some. That's the wrong thing. We've already started. Come on, TI. It's only been like 5 days. And then, by the way, I have peanut and peanut butter M&Ms in a bowl. This is the best snack ever. Talk to Sarah at Good Hunter. Okay, so, somewhere around here is the thing we want. Is it in the tree? Hi, big kitty. I am seeing nothing of value in the tree. Except Ganyu, because Ganyu is always of value to us. Alright, let's get these flowers. We need to go do stuff. I saw another flower over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, not flowers, it's some rocks. Gotcha. Huh? Who? Huh? Who am I under attack by? Oh, seriously? That way. Do any of you see anything I'm under attack by? Okay, it gave up. Well, let's continue with where we was leaving off from the last time. I don't even know what we're doing.
This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all.
Okay, so that statement is inherently wrong because a forest will drastically change over the course of several hundred years without human intervention.
Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
Shut up, Paimon. You're about as bad as Wesley Crusher.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too.
That's some old, moldy food.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Hello? Hello? Is the noise coming from inside?
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
Okay.
Hey, look! It's a bowl!
Not a bowl.
Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Don't remember the exact name. Pestle and mortar.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You gotta
Hello! You scared the crap out of my cat. As soon as that played, he ran back to the bedrooms. Hi, River. Hi, how are you doing? That was funny.
There's a box over here.
Doing all right. Happy to hear.
Am
How's
I
the weather up there?
Paimon means you.
It is
I'm
a
just scared that
very
whatever's
warm and
inside
wet
might bite her
day here.
fingertips off.
Wish I played it about 30 or 60 seconds earlier. Lots of rain, too. I can imagine. Nope, and by we means you. I'm just scared whatever's inside might bite her fingers tips off. You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This is a mirror.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like between 2 and 3 inches of rain by end of day tomorrow.
It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just broken.
That's kind of disappointing. Paimon was...
Yeah, whatever, Paimon.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
Who indeed?
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Got any big plans for your weekend, River?
Is it?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
I have semi-big plans to stream tomorrow. Ultimate Sports Show.
Monsters? Wow, his ears are sharp, just like his nose. Surprisingly good fish.
Hopefully cycling's not around. Scared of how much lighter my wallet's gonna be? Oh yeah, I bet.
Born of ice and frost. Hold the line.
Ah! That is certainly a good way to get his attention.
Animals instinctively awake. Speed of light. Access denied. Born of ice and frost.
Hi, Egan! Thank you so much for the resubscribe. Oh, no here. I understand.
Stand clear. Incoming.
I hate taking these guys on. They're such a pain to beat without a Claymore user. 14 months. Thank you so much for the resubscribe, friend.
Hold the line. Don't blink.
Finally, we can start laying the smackdown on this guy. Yeah, 14 months is an incredibly long time. Thank you so much for prolonging the
I doubt that the appearance of
sub.
those monsters
Wow, my brain's
was wholly
broken.
random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any
Prolonging the
issues with the
torture.
nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
I am excited for tomorrow's stream. Going to try and start that at noon, and we will be waking up the old 1.8 Chematech server world.
Fair enough.
Big plans.
Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Light the bonfire. Alright, we got mail. Why do we have mail? Oh, new version, okay. A bunch more Mora. It's shopping time, and I'm not a rude person who places stuff from phone for all to hear. No, that's perfectly logical. Oh, yeah, we were going to change characters. Already set up. I need somebody who can make fire. Where's Amber? Amber's easier.
At the ready.
And Paimon make a fire, and before you know it, night sets in. Are we gonna see ghosts?
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Freeloading comes more naturally to you than most.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
So, there was a video, and I believe I posted it up to our Discord, which, Shata. Go ahead and get that posted up there. Working on a basalt and stone generator and put on the Skyblock world. Very nice. There is actual speculation, and the person, I think it was a guy, that goes through the whole video, goes through the lore, breaks things down. He makes a great point that this is actually the avatar for one of the moons. She was actually, her and her sisters were, I think, killed or banished. I don't remember which. But, she's like the reincarnation or resurgence of one of the Moon Sisters. And it makes a lot of sense. It's definitely worth something to, worth watching if you like, if you're interested in the game and enjoy the lore part of it.
Okay, fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice.
Aw, poor Paimon.
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother?
We don't really know.
The stars?
Gaze at the stars just like this, and we point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
Traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We all saw all manner of hope and despair. First time we've been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible.
So, my goals for the 1.8 world are basically to, of course, armor up, because we're going to be starting out with 0, except what is at my disposal at my own base, and of course Arcadia's base, because why not? I mean, I'm going to have access to it. Traverse the Nether, and see about knocking down, or finding, you know, various Nether things, because the Nether didn't exist for us then. Travel to the end, beat the dragon, and see about locating set of wings, because, again, End was locked down for us in 1.8. And then I want to go explore the outer regions of the 1.8 world that were generated, and find that spot where the new chunks start spawning in, and see how Minecraft compensates for that drastic jump from 1.8 to 1.20. That is essentially my end goal for tomorrow's stream, which is why I'm going to start it out so early, around noon or so I can have plenty of time to prep, to get out there and do all these things, and hopefully still be in bed by 10 or so. We'll see. We'll see how things work out.
But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat.
Yeah, the Heavenly Principles apparently is the goddess that captured both of us. That's the speculation.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too. Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
That's the first Paimon not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
She's being scarily nice and not annoying. And I almost feel bad for her at the moment for being mean. Almost. Wow, it is absolutely dumping rain outside right now.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Oh yeah, there's a river going across the parking lot for my apartment. It is raining so hard outside.
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to...
I am not. You are too. I see you outside.
Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Why are you going back into the forest? You know, I don't care what anybody says. Lamina's really pretty, and I really love the dress that she's equipped with. How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? So we do not have a Paimon at the moment. Interesting. No reply. I should go inside and check. Oh, no. Oh, I can't change people? Aw, crap. I hope I don't have to fight.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
This guy's creeping me out. I don't know if I can trust this person's words.
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern.
Yeah, don't care.
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding. Think he's lying? Let's fight him. I agree, Ash. Let's. Well, I got two rivers. No. I'll try to make sure I refer to you as Ash. How you doing, Ash? How are you feeling?
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find a companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must.
Dude, that
Suit
laugh.
yourself.
I kind of just want to cut him down.
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia.
My dude has lost his mind.
Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that.
Just
And
woke
you
up
can
from a
do as you
deep sleep, was
please.
really tired. Seiji will be home soon with dinner, which is exciting. Nice! What are you having? Or do you know yet? I am no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint. Okay, Lumine, I already loved you. You don't have to sell the point.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You...
Let's get into this guy's skin. I love it.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Sandwiches from a sub place in Love in Colorado. Ooh, nice. Down there for a business trip all week. Ooh, that's rough. I'm sure you're excited to have him come back. Relax, I've been around. It takes a lot to faze me.
Come on, then.
She's not wrong, though. No! I want to change people. I'm gonna have to fight something. I already can tell. Slightly more excited to see Seiji. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring. Holy crap! It's an injured Healy Churl.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
This guy's lost his freaking mind.
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Conria, aren't you?
You know Conria?
Hi,
Who are
CJ
you?
friend. Thank you so
Exactly.
much for the
And
lurk.
how do you know I'm from Conria?
I've met others from Conria. Your close your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. Oh, that is metal as hell.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian.
Once Conrian? Aren't you a Conrian once you are? Wouldn't you like start that way?
I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Sounds a little too black and white. We'll go with the true Conrian.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
How is this person 500 years old? This makes kind of hard to put your mind around it. Makes you wonder, though, is if that has happened that long ago, and these people are living that long, what is the average lifespan of a person that just goes about, does their daily routines? Seiji just pulled up, going to lurk. Well, enjoy your sandwich. Enjoy your time with the, I'm going to assume, significant other. And, thank you for stopping by, friend. So, yeah, I mean, that begs the question of what's the average lifespan, and is there a difference between the people that's just out there living their life and the Conrians? Are they technically supposed to be immortal?
This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality?
The curse.
It's a moo!
was
Hi, moo,
A
friend!
little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods.
Okay, so that answers that question quite well. He's immortal. And that would be why he's going insane.
We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of The cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
I mean, I understand at one point in the story, we found out that Healy churls and those like them were once from Conria. But, he's just like Dane, someone who bears a curse of immortality. So why did some turn into Healy churls while you were afflicted by this curse?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too.
How are you doing, Moo friend?
Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners.
Damn.
Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit more backstory of Conria. Been passed out most of the last 2 days. Uh-oh, are you feeling better, friend? Who is this Healy churl to you?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son.
Oh, snap.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a Healy churl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was.
Also turned or just killed?
We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
Thank you, River Eye, for your placement.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for.
Hey, gone, but still very dizzy and not feeling well? I'm sorry, Moo friend. Please make sure you stay hydrated and keep resting.
And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Kari Bear.
How does he know it's Karibar? Hang on a second. There we go. What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes. That reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari Bear, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
But how much of what he said is true? He is a little on the psycho side.
here.
Crafting bench? What are you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will
that's
help
kinda
him
dark and
to recover his
ominous.
clarity of mind.
Covers clarity of mind. In the chasm, Dane said the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Maybe you need that medicine, friend.
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned.
Wow.
I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work.
This guy has lost it.
In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
No, there must have been a reason it was banned, so I'd have to agree with that.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh?
Well, while you're speaking, could you move your mouth? It's freaking me out, man. It's freaking me out.
The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
This guy.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality.
Technically, if you're immortal, that means you don't take any damage, which means you shouldn't decay in the slightest. True immortality would be a locking of your cell structure as you were at the moment that you were granted, cursed, whatever. So, you must have been doing something to yourself, buddy.
Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Ayo, what's this? A mushroom? I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Pick some before, yep.
Wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need.
Let's see how this goes poorly.
This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Oh, I'm gonna die by Eminem. Sorry, guys. Alright. Nice. Okay, so what are we crafting? Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. Oh my. Hey, we've got quite a few of these things. Well, no, we didn't got a squad of these. We'll have to work on that. Confirm. Okay. I guess we need to speak to this dude.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
Did we do it wrong?
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like.
It still looks so ominous
The
back here in the
handbook didn't
background.
feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
He's gonna take the medicine.
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Can't be easy for someone from Conria. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get any heated help? Forget it. Ada hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
We can do that. It's over here. Oh, more flowers. A Sumeru rose. Go to the nearby statue. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo. And ding. And up. Cha.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of Wisdom! Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads,
Apparently they did a good job.
then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
Honestly, this voice actor's really rocking it. I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why could Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Poor guy. Second. Gotta have the water. We need to go which direction? Back this way? Wait a minute. What's going on with the map? Special story mode cannot complete this action. Aha. Please do not put us in attack mode.
Caribert?
Hotro seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
Your help Hades feeds the newly made medicine.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something.
Might take some time, bro.
I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me?
The gods are not above, though. They are among you.
You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage is too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
Have to exhaust all options unless you're ready to give up on
Give
Care
up?
Bear.
No.
Care Bear.
Never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
This guy's freaking me out.
I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over.
Well, it is 2 in the afternoon. Okay. Go to the waterfall, fetch some water. We need the water. Dude, this is... Nope. Button. Damn. I was spotted. Why would it make a difference at 2? Don't make much sense, but this guy is kind of crazy, so... And by kind of crazy, I mean this guy is bat crap crazy.
Next on the agenda.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo-da-doop-a-doo. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend, friends?
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding.
So now I'm questioning, how long has this Healy churl been in this condition?
Anyway, give me the water.
I have questions. I need answers.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
This is getting to be a lot more involved. I'm coming for the field. Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off.
Rebuild! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide!
Smack, 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 smack. Take him out.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Speed of light!
Hey, get back here. I'm not... Wow.
Hold the line!
Go down.
Incoming!
Explosion! Wait, she's attacking the thing? Huh, it's awesome.
Don't blink! Rebuild! Speed of light!
At least we don't have to tell lies to any of the forest rangers.
Born of ice and frost.
Don't blink!
Hey, get down here so I can do that. Headshot! Headshot! Ew.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Spreads the fertilizer, long elemental energy within starts to take effect.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Do-do-do-do-do. I guess we're just gonna sit here and make a lot of medicine. Will anybody else give me a benefit? Good lord, how many people do we have? My god. Oh my goodness. And it might simply have no effect because we're in the middle of a story mode.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
You still have Care Bear.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
There is such venom when talking about that. Such good conveyance of voice acting. Well, I should say, such good voice acting with conveyance of emotion.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear?
Cory Bear.
Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
Well, at least we don't have to go through that again. Alright, where'd he go? He's way over there.
We're way behind schedule.
I got nothing out of it. That's not fair. Pull the fishwife out. He doesn't have his arm thingy on, though.
That's not Coribert.
No silk scarf around the arm.
Right. And Coribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts.
Unless you pulled it off.
My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still something strange about though.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
If you say so. I'm personally good knowing that we stabbed them, and then stabbed them again. Because they just keep attacking, they never leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, plant. Star Shroom.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Shroom? Is this another dungeon? This is a dungeon. Alright, let's take a look. I still want to try and get to Fontaine tonight. Didn't realize this was going to be so involved.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
What are those Healy Trails doing?
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Here, this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. In what way? I'm going to run the assumption that we don't want to be spotted. At least in a sense that we don't want to get ahead of them. Alright, thank God. Get Sucrose back in there. She is part of the A-team after all. Let's see what's over here. No secrets? No secrets. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize... What? Yep, there. Ah, okay, so the heads themselves have just been broken off. Are the basalt generators working? Maybe 20 minutes to fill up a double chest? Damn, that's nice. We will eventually get back to my single-player world and get more things built up on it. The next target of my wants for that map is going to be getting netherite going. Would run faster in the nether, of course. I don't remember how to make basalt, honestly. I've never tried, so I don't have that knowledge. Okay.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
They got moving. They up there. 3 minutes left of Stream Raiders for...
Hold the line! Incoming! Hey! This is long overdue. Allow me.
Cool.
Let's move out.
So we just keep going through portal. Ooh, chest. Gimme, 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 gimme. We like stuff. Wait, books? Stone tablets. Some kind. Lava flows onto soul soil next to blue ice. Gotcha. I knew it had to flow onto a particular nether block, but I couldn't remember why it would transition. The blue ice makes sense. I don't really like basalt anyway, so that's probably why I never gave it a moment's thought to figure out why. This place kind of looks cool as hell. Sorry, friends.
Hold the line. No touching.
This is a custom skyblock recipe. Yeah, I mean, skyblock stuff obviously gonna require your wanting it more.
Allow me. Access denied. Speed of light.
Kaboom. 2 cobble, 2 basalt equals cobble deep slate. Ooh. And I do love me some cobble deep slate. Okay, how do I get it up there? I don't think I can climb. Does this take me up there?
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
2. What's over here? Anything? Nothing. Okay, so this is kind of fascinating in its own little way.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the room.
Hang on a second. We're gonna throw... Oh, there he is. Cancel. Okay, so we need one more rune. I don't see anything over there. There we go. So, I'm going to assume we just go back through this portal. we want to play? Get this going again. Wait a minute. Was it the tank? Yeah, okay. That out of the way. We'll throw another tank. We'll throw one of those. Okay, so yes, we just come back through. We need to get... Really? I thought this one was the one we wanted to get to. No. Interesting. In we go. Okay. Now... Oh, we still just need to stay here? Open door. Open sesame! This is really complicated. And the small farm actually produces faster than hoppers can process. This could be fun in the next patch with auto crafters. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that part of... oh my god. Not one of those guys.
Halt, humans. Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Herald. No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Ayo. Red alert and battle stations and stuff?
Born of ice and frost.
Hey, cut to the chase.
Smack 'em, smack 'em, smack 'em!
Don't blink. Speed of light. Absorption test. Stay clear. Animal test. Incoming.
Desolation!
A sword from shadow. Allow me. Hey. Access denied. Speed of light.
Missed.
Animal hyperspace simulation. No touching. Hold the line. Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Oh, the farm that auto-generates sticky pistons? That's fantastic.
Absorption test. Access denied.
Oh, I know what to do.
Blaze on this.
Sock it! Oh, shoot.
Rebuild.
Just keep stabbing him in the back.
Speed of light. Sword from shadow. Born of ice and frost. Stay clear. Speed of light. Got lucky that time. Don't blink. Hold the line. Hey.
Got him.
Who was that? He was...
Seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Okay.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
A lot of combat.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Okay. Open. Open up. Okay, game. I'm figuring it out because we are in a linear dungeon. You don't have to hold my hand.
I think we've made it to the end.
Just like the defiled statue. Indeed. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and those worshipping healers remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. This place is bad news. We've got to go.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for power that you covet?
Voices that must be coming right from inside my head. Can't I hear it?
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god, I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies.
Bring it down here, homie. Say it to my face.
Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who in the world are you, and what do these words mean?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish.
Leave the ominous cave, return to Idi's house. Well, at least we don't have to walk back through all that. He got his gift, though.
Goodness. He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
Sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options. Kari Bear?
Papa?
Kari Bear? Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Kari Bear, my dear son! You see, it worked! Kari Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Kari Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is.
Let's pose a question here. When he sees what he is, how is he gonna react?
How do you feel, Kari Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait.
Uh-oh.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Dun dun dun. Didn't think of that, did you, old man?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conry here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Ooh, should not have said that.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Kari Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Maybe he completely lied out his ass and rolled that natural 20.
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask.
Oh man, I really wanted to see what's under the mask.
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't.
He's going to.
I promise.
I let him son talk for a long while, and he seems like a changed man.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that.
I still don't understand where that crystal is, what the defiled statue is, where it's getting its power. I hope we get to learn that.
Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
This guy reminds me of the Joker from Batman.
Now then, After one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
It was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
Bruh, he told me.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Go ahead. You's gonna die. Do we really gotta? What about the kid? Nah, we're still in it. Ooh. Gimme, 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 we need a sweet flower. Yoink. He jumped so high. All right. Upsy daisies. Watch, it won't let me in. Oh, okay. You know, River, I almost thought about asking if you were interested in doing the 1.8 run. But I figured being that it's a weekend, it's starting to warm up, probably have other plans mostly involving fishing. You know, I am curious. Doesn't fishing in the rain produce the best results typically? I know typically when fishing you don't want to hold on to the fishing rod because supposedly fish can detect your heartbeat through the line. Or at least that's what I was taught by my grandfather. And he loved to fish. That man could fish up a storm. Oh.
Get him! No escape! Allow me! Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey!
Emma, what's next? Go to the mysterious statue. Ooh, so is there a new statue of the 8? Just a big crystal? Nope, don't see a crystal either.
No. Impossible. What happened?
It's gone.
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too.
Interesting, though. Look at how the stones are still floating. So there's still a lot of that residual energy.
Was it all an illusion?
Seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body.
I'm glad you think it was awesome and wondrous.
It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
He seems to be in a trance back to the small house. $80 later, I have 3 new pairs of jeans.
Where has he
nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and
Not
no
nice.
sign of anyone having been
It
here.
is still kind of expensive, but new jeans kind of nice.
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd...
I have to find him first.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
He saw it. He pulled his mask off. Knew he was going to do that.
Oh, no. Did he?
Two of 3 pairs. Hold on, not a good place.
The mirror, it's broken.
It's been broken.
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
It's got to be a ghost-related thing.
If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him. It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Care Bear! Care Bear!
Care Bear!
Are you?
Where are you, Care Bear? Too close.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey, who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a Hilichurl? A Hilichurl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
She's pretty. But I'm kind of like, I love brown hair, so.
I said, have you seen a Hilichurl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are Hilichurls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the 7 are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Care Bear.
You're raving mad. You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers.
Curse you all, forest rangers.
Both sides calm down for now, thanks to your urging.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few Hilichurls? Makes no sense.
You He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Okay, well then, Care Bear.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Poor forest rangers. I actually
Wait,
feel
you're
sorry for them.
leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Wait, there was... we'll get it later. Ooh. What are those? Just citrus berries? Just normal berries. There he is.
Cory Bear! Cory Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cory Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Cory
His
Bear?
mind slipped already.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Cory Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
What has that strange power done to him? Oh.
Papa,
Cory Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Oh boy.
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
I faint. I remember Care Bear taking his mask off, but then...
Aha! Traveler, you're awake! Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
You mean true identity?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us.
Okay, where's this going? I need to know.
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? The power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
There's a hell of a storm going on out there.
That is no business of yours.
It's all my business, bro.
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Cory Bear did not deserve his fate, but now It's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew.
Did he go super Healy Churl?
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
About this being from the Abyss, but the Abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the Abyss. How ridiculous!
Are we playing in memory of the brother?
We once believed that
Of
you
Aether?
would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the Abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the Abyss can control everything.
That guy's a little cuckoo.
We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria.
Yep.
What did he just call me?
Memory of Aethers.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
So that was fun.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Jaime was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious?
Must be the ley lines, possibly?
I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order, Alberich.
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
Your brother ultimately sided with him.
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
Words send Danislav deep into thought.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what he thought about all this. It was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
It's something I need to check.
What is it?
And I need to know what lies buried in this field.
Field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here?
Shut up,
Well, let's
Paimon.
start digging and see.
Discover what is buried in the field.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
You bury what?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Bones of the man belonged to Colothar.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Albery finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Oh.
Who's he?
The voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity.
Oh,
But
come
I need
on.
to confirm some other details before I can be sure.
Well, hook me up with some suspicions. I take those.
If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It's just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years ago in the
I
past.
fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it? Huh?
Silly Paimon. Act 6 complete. So, we've completed that. We now have a new piece of information we did not have before. Let's see. Wonders of the World. Star-Crossed Night. Create the medicine that will bring hope. The Far Side of Fate. And completed Caribert. I'll keep being an annoyance and call him Caribert. Alright, anything else? No, there's not. Okay, so we've got 4 things in the commissions we could do real quick to knock out. Time to go to Fontaine. Next phase of your journey is about to begin. Still need to complete other things. Need to complete other things. Alright. World Quest. Sumeru. Children of Amera Village. Well, let's start real quick. Let's knock out our dailies. When are you planning to start long stream? Probably around noon. I was thinking that I'll probably run into town and grab myself a Domino's pizza. Just so I can have lunch and then have something for supper later and not have to worry about cooking. Just heat stuff up. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take. Because I'm basically going to force myself to start from scratch without having to go do the menial digging stuff. Finding a village, etc. But some of it's still going to rely on luck. I still have to go find a ship in the end. I don't know. Hungry, do something for me. Been a steady increase in volume of deliveries. Okay, where are we going? Rest assured to be a hearty meal waiting for you on your return. I'm counting on you. The biggest thing is I just don't know how long it's going to take me to do everything that I'm wanting to accomplish. Game while you stream tomorrow? That's fair. Oh, it's just a waterfall. It's like, what the heck is that? Don't have to do anything else, so yeah, it's true. Alright, where is person number 2? Wait, I only had to do the one? I thought I had 3 people to hit up. Okay. Delivery meal. Nice food. Food. Alright. One's way over there. I mean, technically it shouldn't take multitudes of hours to knock out, but like I said, there is some aspects of luck that we'll have to take into consideration. Going to need to get some things. When your ice isn't frozen yet, you use freeze pops. Okay. If we finish it up pretty quick, we'll switch over to another game. Might switch over to Minecraft on the single-player world. There's still plenty to do there, like pretty much everything that is end game. Because we've completed beating up a dragon, so we no longer have to really worry about that. Pudgy pyrotechnicians. Oh, that hurt.
Access denied. Hold the line. Speed of light.
Note to future TI. Get Sucrose back. Yay. Lemon lime freeze pop. Soda, what?
No one escapes my sight. Speed of light. Hey! Incoming. Hold the line.
Alright, real quick. I need my sucrose back. I would have went so much faster. No, not Hu Tao. We love Hu Tao, but no.
I want to help.
Okay, was there not a... I guess not.
Let's move out.
It's only 7, what do you do now? I don't know. Any video games you want to play? Digesting Jerry Blob.
No touching. Don't blink. Hey!
Knock out these pain in the asses.
Born of ice and frost.
you missed.
Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Don't blink. Animal test 6308. Incoming.
Okay. Oh.
First, rebuild.
I see the plan was for tomorrow was to be able to hang out with Kurt Martian, and we was gonna do it together, but apparently he's had some computer issues and won't be able to participate now. It's a sad, sad thing. Where to next? Oh, there you go. Whoa, we ain't been in this area in a while. Probably should just use that one. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so that ain't gonna work. Okay, so we need to go away from there. We don't. Not that they would affect me at all. Really, not very many things that are very strong in this area. All opponents. Hey, look at them, they're all just falling.
Access denied. To the chase.
Ah, come on, get out of there, Sucrose.
Animal test 6308. Incoming. Allow me.
Okay, well, that was simple enough. Some point we need to go questing, see if we can't find the rest of the Dendroculuses, I think they are. We need to get those last remaining things so we can beef up our stamina to maximum. I don't really see anything out there from this angle. Anyway, let's go back to Mondstadt. We'll go ahead and hit up Catherine at this point, and then we can start working towards Fontaine. At least I think that's where we're going next. There were other things we can do in Sumeru, or Sumeru, however you want. I think it's Sumeru.
Ad Astra
We'll
Abyssos.
try and stick with that.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssos.
Add extra applesauce. This is so nice. All right. Let's see what kind of things we got going on here. We can claim these things. Only 2 days left, so it's not like it's going to win us anything. Now, before we go too far... Okay, I don't think I have this person. I have no idea who she is. The cute fox maiden. We have her, but we don't have any extras of her, as it were. I'm kind of curious. Can we get any of these? We can get 3 more of those. We could technically do a few pulls for her. Like I said, we don't have her. I know nothing of her. And I'm going to assume that she's a Fontaine item. A Fontaine person. But I don't know. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got. We know this is our main story quest to go after. And we can pursue it. Adeptus Fujin to help investigate imbalances in the local water and soil. Might not be a bad idea to try to get rid of some of these. We never did finish this one at all. According to Reina, the withering zone is growing. And of course, we've got all of these. Let's go. Take a look. Oh, my arms. Ouch. Big stretch. This whole week beat up on me pretty severely. Honestly, just trying to do some of the basic work I did yesterday. Put the paint on. Yeah, the smell of these spices is just too... I should just take a picture and go hide in my room. Traveler, hold on a second. I'd like your help with taking a picture, just one. It won't take long. It's embarrassing to admit, but the aroma of the spices here is a little too strong for me. During my time in Fontaine, I never had food with even just a hint of spiciness, so he's British. A pinch of salt is as much as I can take. Here I'm sneezing so much that I can't even hold the camera steadily, so all I can do is ask someone else to take a photo for me. Certainly seem to be a kind person, so I'd like your help. I'm very sorry I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Augustus Lovelace. Loveless? A researcher from Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy. Ooh. It's a mouthful, isn't it? You can call it the Fontaine Research Institute, as most people in Fontaine do. The Fontaine Research Institute used to be a paradise for researchers in Fontaine, where most mechanical creations originated. But thanks to Mr. Edwin, most buildings in the Fontaine Research Institute are lying in ruin now. Oh no. There's a good story here. Ever since Ramondo and Mr. Chusel took over the reconstruction project, the spirit of research at the Institute has been in free fall. I have standards to prefer a tidy environment. I refuse to live in a pile of rubble, and so I've been traveling around. Don't let my troubles spoil your mood. They have nothing to do with you. Come on, please hurry and snap a photo for me. Once Xavier sees the beauty of Sumeru, there's no way he'll stay in Inazuma. Xavier's a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. We used to work in the same laboratory, and he once gave me quite a bit of help. He insisted on shooting a film and being the director. It wasn't a very popular idea in Fontaine Research Institute at the time. Even after being assigned to other projects, he still considered shooting documentary films in the name of recording the research process. Just like that, he went back and forth between projects in the laboratory until he was finally sent to Inazuma. He's a very resourceful person. I'm certain that had he been born in the past when funding was abundant and more fields of research were accepted, or been born in a brighter future, he would have accomplished great things. It's enough of that. Come and take a photo with me. Right here will do. Okay. Not bad indeed. You have a gift. It's the first time in my travels that I've met someone with such control over composition and color. I could have come directly to Sumeru from Fontaine. After all, there's a line going straight to the Bayada Harbor in Sumeru. As I say, it's about the journey, not the destination, so I chose a more interesting route. First, I went to Lumidos Harbor in Shinyu Vale, then passed through Quincy Valley on my way to the stone gate that separates Mondstadt from Liyue. After stopping by Dawn Winery, I decided to head south and visit Liyue Harbor. I embarked on a ferry to Port Ormos from Liyue Harbor, traveled northward along the river, and here I am standing before you. After all, my goal is to relax. Were I a brave warrior with a passion for adventure, I might have decided to set out from the Romaritime Harbor and followed the ancient path of the pilgrims, heading southward into the desert. Who knows, maybe I'll try to cross the desert on the way back. Anyway, I've still got extra more to spend, and paying a visit to Natlan on the other side of the desert sounds nice too. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for helping with the photo. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I'll have to write to Xavier. If he still won't come to Sumeru, then I might as well go back to Fontaine. Wait, that was it? That little quest? Okay. Class 30 is hiring an assistant. Interested candidates kindly contact... Find kind of a strange tale while scrolling through a certain part of the court of... Well, we can't even get there yet. Oh, Charlotte. She's gonna be fun. Okay, well. There we go. Teleport. One little distraction, back to the main story.
Good old caravan rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
I guess we may have stumbled upon this place at some time before.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
But as long as we're around...
Yeah, yes, you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Not wrong. I would just think that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Fontaine.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Ah, Dea.
Oh, it's Dea! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back.
She's got such pretty eyes.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there. Chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Preparing to leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Aw, poor thing. No worry, you can come with us.
Hey,
Literally.
how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
It's not like we can't warp across an entire continent in a few seconds.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Always thinking with her stomach. Suspicious.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer...
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
She'll know from her dreams anyway.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Seriously, I love her design. She is such a pretty character. What the? Okay, so it just took us there. Whoa, hello. Okay, so it opened up this waypoint, which is fine and all. But what about all the other waypoints along the way? Those are kind of important too. Like, seriously, it made us skip out on a whole bunch. Alright, well. Nothing else, we can always explore that later. Trying to see if there's anything of interest down this way. No mobs of any kind, no treasure chests, no anything. Oh, you're gonna get upset about that. Man. Oh, we can get our boat. Okay, that's helpful. That was fun. Still, there's no people anywhere. No Healy churls, no people. Some locals. It's so cute. Hi. I'm glad you're not aggressive. I would feel really bad. Figure out how to steer this thing again, because it's been a hot minute. Oh. I mean, I have an idea, but still. Climb this? Oh. Excuse me, peoples. I'll do it from over here. Got it! A hydroculus. Okay. First one. Of many, I'm sure. Boing.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port!
I'm not gonna lie, I am a little miffed that we have to go back through there anyway.
Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
So I heard, and is about what I imagined. It's even more impressive than I expected.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do!
Hopefully they got cars.
What do you think?
Start by meeting the Hydro Archon.
Yeah, Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Yeah. Now I'm a little lost on that whole
the more
story.
We can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
It's kind of like you, Paimon.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Dude, they are very fancily dressed.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
She's got quite the interesting dress. Kind of wish they would have worked a little bit on the depth of things like this here to give it more, not a realistic look, but more depth of design and such.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Look, it's her, the Neko.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important.
The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably
just
don't know
said
that the
that.
Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as sort of an opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? And not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
That Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, that is a mouthful. Holy cow. You know, I give props to all these voice actors and actresses in this game because the words they spit out, no way. Even with a bunch of practice, I would trip over them constantly. So this is the Nation of Justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
Mm-hmm. Good catch.
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Seems the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
Yes,
hey,
let's explore.
What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there who's been standing alone for quite some time.
Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
No.
Maybe we better go check on her.
I love this character we're getting ready to meet. She's so pretty. but you know, it's not like that there isn't a bunch of pretty characters in this game.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
I love the big bow. Seriously. Huge bows in women's hair is just so pretty. It's a shame that that doesn't happen very often anymore.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. but there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait.
Maybe they're
are you saying
mermaids
that you
or
and
a
your brother
fantastical
lived in
race
the
from
water?
Fontaine.
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. We would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
I like
it
her
won't be
voice
long
actress.
before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Such a big freaking bow.
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just
Wait,
talking
is
with
he
your
not
sister.
cat person?
Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
Wait a minute. If they're brother and sister, why is she cat person and he is a normal human?
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
She needs a hug, obviously.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Because you don't shut up. Hardly anything left for me to say with you around. Because you always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Pleasure to meet you.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, I don't have a good memory.
Oh.
Why would you do that to me?
Right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro-Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Well, we've at least made it to Fontaine. This particular part of the game's been out for, what, 6 months? Give or take. So we're slowly catching up. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Hang on a second. Come on! Since we shouldn't have to go... Oh, I don't have her, do I? I don't. That's sad. We've got her. But we did not get to get the Neko. That is sad. Huh. Oh well. We do need to get Dea beefed up. She's level 1 and that makes me very sad. Wait, I forgot I actually captured him. Nahida's adorable. I love her forever. Okay. When did we get her? I knew we had Charlotte. Is this girl here? She's adorable. And of course, we do have the Dendro Archon already. Anyway, I thought we actually had Lynette, and I'm a little sad now that we do not.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Uh-oh. Ayo, who's this? It's not Farina, obviously, but... Oh, no.
Huh. So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Okay.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
I would really not be happy at this point if that were me in real life, because I do not like being the center of big attention like that.
Is she talking about us?
Nobody here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
This might not be a good thing. Ooh, I've never noticed her eyes being different like that before. Fascinating. It's not, what do they call that? Petio cream? No, I can't even pronounce the word. But, yeah, different colored eyes, but that's definitely weird.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
I wonder if we could wreck her world like we did pretty much everybody else.
I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent.
I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Cool, flick that finger. Tell me where my bro's at.
Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Sounds like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Hey, this guy's got an arc reactor.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her.
Duel of the
I
century?
bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
No.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
She is cute. The haughty demeanor, though, is kind of annoying.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Just because it was suggested to you.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods, I've got a resume. Now everybody's looking at us not happy.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
And we've kicked a few of their asses.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Hey, she's gorgeous. Look at that dress. Even the hat goes well. It's a really cool design.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice,
A dueling court.
this traveler in
I didn't want to have to
another
deal with
kind
that.
of duel. A duel in court.
But we haven't done anything wrong.
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. It's such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
What?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
The cringe of this is at maximum.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object?
If you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Huh? What? Eh?
Ta-da!
God, she is adorable.
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
When Linny pats you on the back. Tethered her.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
I like the kitty cats.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
Oi, silence woman.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Get wrecked, woman.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
That's great.
But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
She is rather haughty
I
about
look
herself.
forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
I wonder if that one chick, I'm going to assume the one that was in charge of the lesser police people?
Just like that.
Is it playable?
Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Bailing us out? Did you know that was going to happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
One that needs bonked.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Confusing is a good way to put it.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
No, seriously, like, I just want to protect her. She is so sweet.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid.
Especially
In
since
that
now that we
case,
know she
why
doesn't
don't we
like
go
talking
together?
to anybody.
I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Ooh. Nice duffel bag, bro.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little on the heavy side.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Now the water's engulfing our memories, and it won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Hyman gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
If the prophecy is true, then there is no way to prevent the disaster.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Yo, I'm higher than you. I am Anakin you. No, I'm Kenobiing you. Come on, we need to talk to this guy.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Right, hello, person.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use.
Hello.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land.
So they went from fish to people.
So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going.
That's cool.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Okay, are we gonna get across? Not too hard. Hello.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? Well,
you should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks.
I like her eyes.
It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Okay. There you are.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Item collection quests. Why are we... Oh, it's just air passing by. Okay.
We have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Marcotte. I'm not gonna lie, I panicked for a second because I was like, wait a minute, Hydro? I have anybody that's Hydro? Looks like there's one more over here. Is there anything else up a little higher? I saw blue. Might as well grab everything that's in the area, you know? Never know when it'll become handy. Doesn't look like there's a lot over on this side, though. Talk to the droid? No. Damn, doesn't it look fancy? It's all fancy. Where'd you guys go?
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
No. Okay.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's an assassin.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Oh, we'll go up here. Stairs. Let's go. Where's the blasted statue? Okay, I guess we go up. Kokomi is so pretty. She is the fish wife. Hello? Lord. Oh, she's got a book. She's got a book. Good Lord, this takes forever. Okay, so, statue. Let's go! Again, we do need to head back and open this, because this is really bothering me that we haven't got that unlocked yet. And that really doesn't open up a whole heck of a lot. Goodness, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 new statues of the 7. That's quite a lot. Light just start flooding from the statue of the 7 just now? So weird, did anything like this happen before? It's normal for a statue of the 7 to glow. You feel uncomfortable at all? The water is speaking to me. Paimon's gonna believe you. If you crack jokes like that, you must be fine. Well, after lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of all that hydro energy that was just released. I've heard that in Fontaine, if you can use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Paimon will leave that diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. You can try doing something for once. But being in the water is scary. She did almost drown. And Paimon accidentally gets swept in a current and gets turned around and dizzy, and then she won't be able to fly away no matter what. Like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. And maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You better not go back on your word. Okay, mysterious power that flows out from the statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend upon moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Cool.
Respect must be given to the will of every.
Okay, so you get Prima Gems. Alright. We don't have enough to really do anything at this moment, so... What's this?
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait.
There she is.
Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her?
Job is to block this path.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
There's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
She could, you know, go fly after her a little bit. Seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Lenny.
Let's go.
There's a kitty cat.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier.
See, I don't like how flat the belt itself looks. I really wish they would work on some of their clothing and stuff, because it just looks so flat.
Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
Okay, so, no, we shouldn't. Because over here... Oh, it's gonna make me trigger that anyway. Ah, I see it! It's on the other side of that little wall thingy. Unstick!
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same.
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Hey, we get to see Charlotte.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
I like her energy.
Amazing! You recognized everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Even I want to read those. I really don't, but it'd be
That's fine
nice.
and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case?
4 minutes left on Stream Raiders, friends. If you're still interested in playing it, map is open.
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found.
So
Many
she's now
suspects have been
gonna
arrested over
disappear
the
on us?
years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
There must be more than one criminal at work.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
That's funny. Come on, what we got?
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Damn, this is a long aqueduct. Looks like we've got a ton of places to explore in this new section. very much looking forward to it. And honestly, this is one heck of an entrance.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly. I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late. Okay, I'm in hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya! Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
She's adorable.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone? Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure.
It's true.
We wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Okay, so is there a waypoint over here? Be very helpful. Like a waypoint of some kind to be around here.
Let's move out.
Ooh, nice. Court of Fontaine. Alright, well I guess there isn't one from here anyway. Let's switch ourselves over to Stream Raiders, as this is going to be the point where we call it a night. Can't wear myself out too far, you know. Do have a long stream ahead of us tomorrow. Well, that loads up. Do we have anybody we can raid? Yes, we do. Aw, we lost. It's alright. I didn't really have the strongest player in that that particular slot, because we'd already burned him up. We'd already used him. Speaking of which, though, I think, yeah, we do have some quests to get. Well, maybe Twitch will load? I don't know. It's being a little ridiculous at the moment. There it goes. Alright, friends. It is definitely that time for us to call things, and apparently I did not get that switched over. I apologize for not showing the last little bit of Stream Raiders there. But let me get our raid message up here on the screen. For those that can use the emotes for the Eevee hearts, please feel free to use it. Otherwise, there is, of course, any other emote you want to use. Apologies again for not streaming for so long. Hopefully, I can get back into some level of being more consistent and being able to handle streaming more often again. Work has been exhausting and tiring, and it's been rough. Oops. It would help if I had my fingers in the right keys. We are going to raid my friend Siege. Maybe? Did it not work? Hello? Why are you not working? Hang on a second. I will make this work one way or another. Stream manager. Remind me later. Okay. Alright, there it goes. Had to actually log into the stream manager to make that happen. Apparently OBS is not playing very nicely. But, thank you, friends, for the last 3 hours of stream. I had a lot of fun playing through Genshin. We got some more, got more story and lore, in terms of what happened in Conria, how the Abyss became the Abyss, how it was created, and a little bit of story on how the brother, Aether, got involved. So hopefully eventually we'll get more of that. Didn't really give us anything on the upside down statue, but maybe it did and I missed it. I'm not really sure on that one. But anyway, friends, it is time to pass the torch off to the ever so lovely and adorable CJ, who's currently playing Words on stream. Looks like maybe back to Outlast 2 here soon. I hope you guys will stick around and hang out and say hello, because she is really, really a nice person. But anyway, guys, have yourselves a wonderful night. I will see you sometime tomorrow, fairly early, and we've got some Minecrafting to do. But anyway, hope you have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.